What's going on, guys? It's your boy Paralyze here, and today we are gonna be doing our first race in Summit Point. And I don't think we're gonna be doing too good. We're over here doing our warm-up lap of the qualifying before we go into our two flying laps to see where we qualify for this race. So far, not so good. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. It's just the opening lap, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Again, this is my first couple laps around here on Summit Point. I got a little bit of practice in, I would say about 10 minutes, and then a little bit right before qualifying. But unfortunately, I didn't get to do much just because I hopped into this hoping to, I hopped into this just wanting to race, to be completely honest with you. But here we are in the first lap of our qualifying, and we are in the grass, which is not good. So we'll see how we do here. That's not going to be good for our qualifying, so we're going to have to recover and try to do a good lap on our second come around, and that's going to be our one and only qualifying lap. That's going to be good. But yeah, I didn't get too much practice on this, and I'm not going to make that an excuse. There's a relatively one of my closest and I guess more how should I say this to better word it? One of my more rookie kind of races, I guess I should say. One of my beginning races here on iRacing. So before I was doing some of the Red Rock. I did like 2 races on there when I first started here on iRacing, and then I did Laguna Seca. So we take this for turn better than we did that first time around. We're holding it in second gear, revving all the way up, and then bringing it down, not shifting down to first, holding it in second, and we're going to accelerate full blast up to third. We're looking good. We're not going to take it all the way up to fourth. We're going to downshift down to second gear, and we take the turn a little too deep down to the left. We could have used the whole track there, but we're still riding, and it's going to be a good flying lap for it to be the only lap that we're going to be taking on this qualifying session. The lap up, and I'm not quite sure of the time, but I will put it up on the screen once I get the information. So we're gonna cool it down here, and we're gonna catch you during the race. All right, guys, here we are, the start of the race. I believe we are P4, so that's pretty good for the big mess up that we had to begin with. Here we go, first gear, and we're off. P4 to start the race. Never mind, we're at P5. But now we are P4 as we take that little wheel spinner right over. And now we've got the man on the left, number 11. As we get hit from the back, we're still moving forward. We're gonna keep rolling. Let's just keep rolling as if nothing ever happened. Wow. Let's just keep rolling as if nothing ever happened. So we thought we were P4, we're P3 now. We started at P5, and number 10 is in control. He hits number, oh my god, he hits number 8. That's the race leader. And it looks like we're now the race leaders. Wow. What a turn of events. What a way to take the lead, I'll tell you that. It wasn't much of a challenge. All I had to do is play it safe. All I have to do now is continue to keep this pace, and I think we've got this in the bag. Wow, what a way to start the race. Wow, that's really all I can say. It's just the fact that nobody hit me and I slipped past that, and oh my god, we're losing it a little bit. So stay cool, calm, and collected here. We're on to lap 2. All we have to do is keep the pace up. Have raced in Red Rock or Lime Park or whatever, I forget the name of the actual track, but it's very small, it's very fast, and it's a whole lot of fun. But I have raced on that one a few times, so this one's a little bit like that one, just a tad bit. And then I also was able to race on Laguna Seca for quite a while, actually, for a whole week. So I got a good amount of experience with the Mazda, which is actually an extremely fun car to drive. And luckily, due to the experience that I got driving the Mazda in Laguna Seca, I was actually able to learn this track and control the car extremely well through this. I'm gonna keep it into second gear here, and then we're slipping a little bit, but we're gonna keep it on the track, and we can't afford many of those things. We're losing time shortly, and you know, to those little mistakes like that, we lose time, and slowly but surely the person that behind us that doesn't have the pace to keep up will slowly start to make the time up, and then all of a sudden he's right behind us. But if we can get past these back markers maybe, then we can set a little bit of space between me and the guy in second place. Let's see if we can catch up to these back markers. These back markers, it looks like we're getting real close to them. Let's see if we can catch up. It doesn't looks like, well, it looks like that. One of them's off the track. I wonder if it was a fight with the guy in front, but I don't think so. Meanwhile, in the number 5 car, we have a very slow last corner, and that explains why a lot of people don't have the same pace as us. Uh-oh, and he cuts across the track. Oh, number 5 with an avoiding maneuver. Wow. Thank God we're not stuck in any of that. Finally coming up to lap 8 out of a 15 lap race. And man, does this feel tiring. My arms, they start to kill me after a couple of these turns. And tracks like this where there's only very few straights and you have to continue to turn right then left and right then left, it just starts to really kill you. Starts to play mental games on you. Oh Lord, I'm out of here. I'm on first gear for whatever reason. Speaking of playing mental games, let's get out there. Come on, we're up to second gear. We gotta get back in this. Hopefully the guy in second place doesn't catch up on us too much. Hopefully he was behind by a lot. Who knows? We're not gonna pay attention to whoever's behind us. We're just gonna keep pushing forward. I don't believe I see anybody close by. Hope that's a back marker if they are close by. But man, what a mistake. Speaking of playing mental games, you just kind of start to daze off after you've, I mean, at least when you've got nobody in front of you to really race. Not saying that being in first place or trying to brag about it, but even if I was in 5th and there was nobody in front of me, I'd probably start losing control like that. So that's something gotta start to get better at. Most likely, maybe kind of focus a little bit more, try to move around a little bit. Moving into lap 11 here, we have 2 back markers moving up. Look at that, he's spinning out a little bit. Hopefully we can just keep it on the track here. Let's keep it cool, calm and collected here, Mon. Cool, calm and collected as we move forward on the back marker. Let's not crash into the back of him. Or, I don't know. This is too much for me. I don't like these back markers. Hopefully it gives me enough room to come in on the inside. I'll just go ahead and take a nice draft off of him and come up the inside, and hopefully it doesn't close the door on me. He did not. We have a clean exit here. Hopefully. Yes, we are clean, cool, calm, and collected. And we are clear of that back marker, moving forward to the next back marker. There's that other back marker we were talking about. And there goes that other back marker we were talking about. Well, that was easier than we expected. We're moving here. I feel like I'm gonna lose the grip on the car and it's just gonna fling out into the freaking wilderness like the other people did. But we're still here. We're looking good. We're P1 after the insane, absolutely insane opening lap that got me up from, I was down in P5 all the way up to P1 in a matter of a couple corners. Maybe a little bit more than a couple, but it was right here where they lost control. And unfortunately number 2 took out number 1, and fortunately for me, I was number 3. Moving into lap number 14. Here we go, boys and girls. This is what we've all been waiting for. P1. P1 on a track that I didn't really study. Not that I really study tracks, but that I didn't really get to practice on. And man, did I get lucky through that crash and the whole dash. And I guess I kept up a great I kept up a great race pace, and well, look where we are now. P1, last 2 laps of the race, coming into the last lap of the race. This is sweet, sweet victory. Let's just keep a cool head. We see the white flag, and we're out of here. Last lap of the race. This is it, baby. This is what we raced for what, 20 something minutes? My arms feel like they're gonna fall off my body, but this is a whole lot of fun. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if I did any other races on this track. And I might have, so don't take my word for it being my first ever race on this track. But my first ever win on this track for sure. There's that white and black checkered flag, and we are home free, baby. That's a good win in iRacing for the first time in a long time. We got a win over in Laguna Seca, so this is good stuff, man. We have 1 win in Laguna Seca, 1 win here. We're still in the rookie class. We're looking all right. We're looking all right as we move forward to future races. I think my race pace is good as long as I keep a cool, level head. I think we'll keep a good level of safety rating as well as our ranking. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you for sticking around. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And I hope to see you guys around for the next video. Love.